Good evening and welcome to the sports segment of the HGP Nightly News. With you is Sean Embra. The Burnham Foundation sponsored Windball Inter-Schools competition. Cummins Lodge are the boys' champions, defeating Queen's College. We have the details in this story. An electric atmosphere, pre-match interviews with the captains on their team strategies. I'm here with Navindra, captain of Queen's College, and you're representing for Queen's College against Cummins Lodge in the final for the males tonight. What do you expect to do?
We expect to win, obviously, yeah.
And how you plan on doing that?
Well, just stick to the basics, you know, line and length bowling. We can't put too much pressure on the bowlers. As we can see, it's a small ground. It's very easy for the bowlers to be put over the fence for 6 and 4. You know, just basic cricket.
Cummins Lodge Secondary, they will be facing Queen's College tonight in the finals. How you plan to get past them tonight?
Well, we try to bowl along as early as possible, like reduce them to the lowest run, and we could bat and make it runs as early as possible.
In what can be described as a competitive finals, the victory went to Cummins Lodge. A hard loss for Queen's College tonight. Where do you think you lost the game?
Definitely our catches. We put down catches, and as I said before the game, we would bowl line and length. However, I must compliment Cummins Lodge. They really reacted to our plan, and yeah, I just must congratulate them, and we will come again stronger soon. I'm here with the captain for Cummins Lodge Secondary. They have won the finals tonight against Queen's College. How you feel about winning this final tonight?
Feel very great. It's a good experience and so we're feeling it.
Were you ever nervous that you were going to lose the game?
Well, a bit at the force, with the force over, but we came through back.
So how the team feeling?
Feel great for winning the finals, you understand?
Covent Garden Secondary emerged victorious against President's College in the third place playoff. The success story of the Windball program has prompted the National Sports Commission, NSC, to set up a North Georgetown versus South Georgetown among schools.
At the National Sports Commission, because of the large turnout that we saw from the various schools, we intend to host a South Georgetown versus North Georgetown games in the lead up to the Easter vacation period. And of course, you would see a resurgence of activities being had here at the gymnasium, in which several schools will be participating in several disciplines as coordinated by the National Sports Commission.
The duel between the wards may be extended to other sports disciplines and not confined specifically to Windball. The South versus North Georgetown, is this related specifically to Windball or various sports disciplines?
Well, essentially we will start it off with Windball. In fact, during this week, the new week, we will be meeting with our sports organizers. And some of them have some initiative that they want to bring up too as well. So it may or may not just be Windball, but definitely I can tell you that it will be Windball with South and North Georgetown.
There are several other events in the pipeline on the calendar of events for the National Sports Commission you will hear about in subsequent sportscasts. We move to the Stag Elite League. GDF wins the GFF Leaders League tournament with a 2-0 victory over Fruta Conquerors. More from Calvin Chapman.
The League Leaders Tournament was contested among the top 4 teams of the Stag Elite League Genesis phase to determine the winners of the first half of the tournament. The final of this event was played last night, Sunday, March 12, home at the eventual winners, Guyana Defence Force, Camp Ayangana ground. GDF, who has had the better of Fruta Conquerors in this edition, continued their winning ways despite resolute defending from the Tocqueville-based club. It wasn't until the 86th minute, through an Alvis Mitchell effort, that the Army men saw their first of 2 goals. Delroy Fraser scored the second during stoppage time. GDF coach Bilal Nantambo was expecting the victory over Conquerors. He stated more energy and better tactics as the 2 of the reasons for the win.
This is a game that we have to deal with people who we have beaten twice. They're all experienced and national players. So we had to be very cautious early on. And the first game we played, the second game we played, they scored first. So we were on, look, let's be cool with the game. They played Friday. all we have to do in the second half, if we keep it even or we get ahead, let me press them in the second half. We know the energy got to go. We have the advantage in terms of rest, and I honestly feel we're playing a better football. So I'm not surprised by this result.
GDF captain expressed what the win meant for his club.
This means a lot because the last 4 years we have won a trophy, and this means a lot to the GDF football team, especially the football players, because we have been working very hard for the last couple of months, and to pull off a victory like this, winning the first leg of the Stag Elite League, it means a lot to us.
In cricket news, PCL 4-day, top of the clash between Guyana and Jamaica Scorpion. Guyana poised for the win in the league with position on final day in Jamaica. More from Calvin Chapman.
Up to lunch on the final day of the 6th round encounter between Guyana and Jamaica in the Professional Cricket League 4-day competition, Guyana were the absolute favourites for the victory, being on 162 for 3 with 182 runs, the target. In the previous day, after Guyana had secured a lead of 7 runs, Raymond Reefer grabbed his second 5-wicket haul to help dismiss Scorpions for 188. In Guyana's second innings, Shimron Hetty-Meyer, who had scored 74 in the first innings, gave the visitors a solid start with 42 runs, while at the break, vice-captain Vishal Singh was unbeaten on 53, with Raymond Reefer on 30. The win will extend Guyana's unbeaten streak against Jamaica, who they also defeated at home at Providence last year. But more importantly, the defending champions will claim the top spot in the points ranking in the 2016-17 PCL with 4 rounds to go.
And that concludes our Sportscast. We want to thank you for staying tuned. Do join us here again tomorrow for another edition of the HGP Nightly News Sportscast. I am Sean Embrock saying, be a good sport. It's over to Travis.